In the last episode, we had the veterinarian out to do pregnancy checks on the cows. More cattle feeding, fighting off the frigid temperatures. And more milk production. Stay tuned to see what happens in the next episode. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, stick around for a while. Hey, 42 degrees here, first week in February. It's amazing. So when that happens, there's a lot of things you got to take care of when you get a thaw like this. Like take care, get inside the silos and scrape them clean. Also, big snowstorm possibly coming in the next few days. I'm going to take you along because if it does come, it's going to be ugly. But in case it does come, we've got some things we want to take care of, like haul the manure, haul that barnyard out down at the dry cows, fill our soybean bin that we feed inside the parlor, put some fresh sand in, lots of things to do. When you get a weather shift like this, you've got tons of things to do. Buckle up. Let's go. Big load of manure. All right, guys, I just put this grain truck away. What we did was we ended up filling this up out of the field for that bean bin. We feed them straight out, mix them with the pellets we buy. Seems to work pretty good. I think those soybeans, they are a difference maker when you feed them like we do. I think it helps them get bred personally. That in the bowl. Yeah, so we put them in there. You got a lot of you guys seen this, and then we just put them right there. And then we'll mix the pellets with that. Guys, next day, hey, she came. Good news is it's still above freezing. Top priority, get these bunks filled up, get the cows full with feed. Man, I think they drink a lot. Look how much she's peeing. I've got a couple silos I've got to get in and let down that I haven't been in. I mean, most of them have been working pretty good, but I was in that grain, I was in that fourth silo. In the first silo, I got to go in number 2, number 3. One's corn silage, and one we're feeding out of right now. Hey, so I know that corn's gonna have a buildup around that wall. You'll see it when I get up there. So I'm gonna bring the grease gun, and I'm gonna bring like a flat spade shovel to chip it right off. Let's go. Grab my trusty rope. Yeah, every year you get a thaw like this, 1 or 2 if you're lucky. And what you gotta do is you gotta take advantage of it, because it's gonna freeze right up. It's gonna be 0 again tomorrow. That's the 30-40 degree temperature change. Oh. Then we're up. You see this buildup on this wall? See that? That's because it was so cold for a few weeks straight. That's how much we ate off it. Nothing here, but some here. You see how that's kind of coming off? That freezes solid on there. You'd never get that off if I waited till tomorrow the next day. I mean, you could, but you'd be breaking your arms doing it. So what I'm gonna do is take that, chip all that off, shave it off, spread it out. I gotta put a door in, and we're gonna be good to go. Grease this. Blower grease fitting here. Grease is coming out. Other side. Collector ring. Hang this power cord up. Plug it back in. Keep her plugged in. And we're down. And it's still snowing. Take this gun, this chipping tool over to this third silo. Give them some feed. Then we'll go in this one. And we're back going. It's gonna come out a little hard because of that stuff that was on the wall. It's gonna eat it right up. But let's, like I said, everything's about timing. Farming especially is about timing. Look, you can still see it. Still ain't completely froze, but it's coming. Morning, how you doing, hon? I'll carry some of this grain over. Now she's pouring out. Yeah, I got a little crazy there. I was chipping part of that door off, but that happens about every year. See how hard that frost sticks to that wood. That was the door, not the silo, not the cement, that wood. Straight on the north side when it does that. How you doing, hon? Yeah, I was getting a little cold earlier when it first started snowing. I was loading the manure spreader, just sitting it on me, you know. You're not moving. Well, I got all that hauled out. Now I'm hot, feeling good, warm silo. Good workout. Ready to keep going. How you doing, bud? Good girl. Really laid the feed to them pretty quick here. That belt was full. You don't want to overload that belt. You can only handle so much. That was a full plate there. We're gonna shut this down, then we got to go in that third silo, check it over, get ready for the rest of winter. Thawed, moist, going up. Guys, and we're up, we're in, and this silo, if you can see it, is in excellent condition. There's just maybe a little bit of stuff there I'm gonna chip off. You can see I got hay stuck completely to me. This stuff here is perfect haylage, moist as you can get, and I knew it was. And maybe that's part of the reason, but whatever it is, those chipping wheels, whatever, it's dead perfect, however this thing's working. So all I'm gonna do here, I can't let this down, because this door, if I put that bar here, you're gonna risk hitting the back of the unloader. The main thing is this door's out, because that wood will freeze solid. You've seen that. So I'm just gonna knock this down, see that? And let her keep throwing. But she's ready. I'm just gonna grease it, and we'll be good to go. Got a fitting here on this blower. Good. Got one on this collector ring up here too. We're down. It's a nasty, nasty job. Someone's got to do it. And that someone just happens to be me. And that's it. Chutes in. This silo is kind of enclosed. Cows are fed. Silos are serviced. Let's see what else we can't get into. And we're going. Still snowing. I tell you what, nice having a grease gun like that. This is Snap-on. Buddy of ours, my buddy Guy, super trucker, he bought this for us. It's just handy in many different ways, but when you're climbing silos, whew, see I'm winded. You're climbing silos and greasing and doing all kinds of stuff. You get to keep the strength in your fingers and just power. Guys, next day, this is the aftermath. Probably only got about 8 inches, 6 to 8. some more where it blew over on the farm. I'm just stepping in here, just grabbed a snack. We got to clean a couple calf pens. Try to blade some of this snow off. There's a stall truck right there. He's waving. Local farmer. Let's get it done. Just got done cleaning this pen. As you see, it's fresh straw. Heifers are loving it. We got to keep them warm and dry. It's getting down to frigid temperatures. And we're back in. It's warm in here, I'll tell you that. Hey, we never put that weight back on this thing. So we're gonna see what happens. New tires on this tractor, but we don't get stuck. PTO. Well, we're back. Let her fly. I keep turning that lever on and off. Hydraulic driven. I don't want to plug that. That's why we like this tractor, honestly. I haven't talked about it enough, but it just runs this manure spreader smooth, so smooth. The weight's not bad, don't get me wrong, but this thing's got 10-15 years on that weight. It makes a big difference. I need to list down, turn this PTO off. Turn this blower off. Man, it's hot here. Dad's got the heat cranked right up on this thing. And we're good to go. We're gonna head back. And that's why, you know, earlier in the video you seen how much we were preparing for this. It's like I learned that in the military. It's the 6 P's. Prior, planning, prevents, piss, poor, performance. That's 6. So a lot of you military guys, you know that acronym. I had a guy, my platoon sergeant, Sergeant Schaefer, taught me that. And then once I became a team leader, I used to implement that on them guys all the time. Something that you know, if you let it, it'll stick with you for life. And that's it. That's where we parked that spreader. We just sit here and pull it in, nose it in the end of this hay barn. As you pull off them good second cutting bales of hay for the barnyard, we trickle one of them in there. Helps clean their stomach out. We can then start putting equipment in here as the hay goes bye-bye. Turn these silos on, wind's kicking up. Run them out, a little extra feed. And away we go. Now you can see this barnyard ice right back over. It's cooled right off. Big 40 to 50 degree temperature change. So it's chilly. But you know, honestly, since we've been doing this, month of January was cold. The boys and I were pretty much acclimated to this weather. So are the cows. I mean, they got their winter coats on for the most part, and they're right out here. It's breezy out here, so this is where it's the coldest. But there's a bull right here laying down. Hey, you act like you own the place. You gotta feed them out a little extra feed. Go take the skid steer home, blade out my own driveway, get that clear, and then we're gonna head in. The kids are all home from school. No school the last 2 days. And we're gonna do some family time. for sticking around to the end of the video. The snow came. It's kind of a pain in the butt on a dairy farm. We never really liked snow too much. Growing up, you got to play in it a little bit, but it's just a lot of extra work hauling it all out of the barnyards. And you know, when you work out in the cold like that, I don't really spend too much in my leisure time out in that. You know, I usually get home and try to spend time with the family, but whatever anybody wants to do. One of my brothers got a snowmobile, but other than that, I just get home, get rested up, get ready to milk again in the evening. But yeah, preparation is key to life and to key in any situation, but especially when you got a bunch of snow coming. So we took care of the silos, we got sand in the stalls, hauled out that barnyard to dry cows, so that was pretty cool. So appreciate you hanging in there. I would have Grant with me, but the big Grant man is taking a nap right now. And he's been sleeping through the night. We put him to bed around 7 o'clock at night, 7:30. Usually he don't make it past 8, and he'll sleep until about 6. So pretty cool. And he likes his naps. He's doing great. The girls, they didn't have school today. They're in there. They just took a bath, so they're kind of like cleaning up. I didn't want to bring them out here either. So that's the update. Farm Focus for a tumbler, a hat, or one of these sweatshirts. Okay, so see you in the next video. Take care. Warm up coming this week. We're looking forward to that. God bless.